Hey everybody, this is Downwhere yet again with yet another old new commentary. Why old new? Because it's another Back to the Future audio, basically. I think a lot of people enjoyed that last time. Last time was from 1.02. I went even farther back this time, 1.01. Wow, this is ancient shit. This is like your parents probably saw this game when they were 12. That's how old this shit is. So anyway, I don't know how many people actually used the standalone patch that I included in the last one and depatched to 1.02, but I guess I should give people the option. So 1.01 patch, I'll put that in the zip file. Or you can just watch it on YouTube, which is what I'm assuming most people did because it's a lot easier that way. So anyway, we'll just play it as if you're watching the actual replay with the audio. And if not, then you don't have to worry about any of this other shit that I'm saying. So yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. And view replay. What is the game going to be? 1.01. The title of the replay is Audi-X versus, or maybe that's Audi. I'm just going to say Audi because I don't feel like saying Audi. Versus YuLisk LOL! I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it means that something hilarious happens. It's random versus random. We're going to pause at 15 seconds once the replay gets loaded up here. So, coming up any second. Okay, Audi-X got Undead. He's teal on the right side of the map, coming up on 15 seconds. I'm going to pause it. Now it's paused. Alright. And on the left side of the map, cross-map situation, is forest green YuLisk. I guess that's forest green, whatever, and he's orcs. I got it paused at 15 seconds. You can see one of the nice graphical glitches when peons are mining gold. They're kind of like using their psychic abilities or something, because the gold bag is floating next to him. I'm sure as soon as I unpause, he'll be carrying it again, but whatever. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get this started. Nothing really happens at the beginning, so I can ramble and babble then. But you do that the whole game. Shut up. Alright. We're at 15 seconds. We're going to unpause. 3, 2, 1, unpause. Alright. Audi-X is just making acolytes to put on his gold mine. I don't remember... Actually, I haven't really seen that many games that are this old. I watched most of the ones that I've seen for the Best of Imbalance and Bugs videos, which are still my most popular videos on my YouTube page. I think I'll turn off the minimap terrain thing because I hate it when people pick some kind of green color because it's hard to see it on the minimap. I guess I'm just old and my eyesight is bad. Whatever. Years of whacking off. It's true, you really can go blind from that. Alright. Anyway, I watched a bunch of old replays. I'm not really sure exactly what kind of different strategies they used. Looks like YuLisk is using 2 peons to scout. To find this game, I went on battle reports, because it's the only place that has old replay files that still actually are there. Most places, when you find an old replay, you're like, oh, cool, I'll download this. The link does not work. It hasn't worked since 2003. Get out of here, you idiot. And I'm like, oh, well, that's not very nice. Then I cry and cut myself. But then I remember I can go to battle reports, and they still have files that still work, so somebody there is some kind of Warcraft librarian, I guess, or something, because they keep all the old files on there. Most of them. Anyway, I searched for best game ever, because my idea is, for this kind of shit, is I can pick any old replay if people remember like a famous game or something that they want to see again, and I can audio on it. That would be great, but I don't think anybody really gave me any ideas as far as that goes. So instead I just searched for best game ever, and as you can imagine, then none of them were really the best game ever. But this one was fairly entertaining, and it's really old, and it's got some funny moments in it because it's 1.01. So I figured, shit, I'll do this one. So that's the long, super exciting story of how we got to this point, where you're extremely bored and getting ready to hang yourself. But don't, because then you'll miss this awesome game and audio. I also couldn't think of what kind of ending did I want to put on this, since I always have to fuck myself over by making everyone expect me to do something extra at the end, and so then if I don't, everyone's going to say, well, that sucked, or basically the point of those things is, Was the audio shitty? Sure it was, but hey, I distracted you with this last 2 minutes of brilliance, and now you think the whole thing is gold. So anyway, I needed to think of one of those things to put on this one. And I know that I don't have the replay anymore of the very first audio I ever did, which was god-awful, terrible dog shit, which was me versus Vaulander. And I played it completely straight, I think, not really attempting to be funny or anything, and it was an abomination, I think. So I think I'll just cut that up and put a bunch of clips from that so you can laugh at how terrible I was, and I guess still am, but at least I'm better than I was then. So this is kind of weird. Audi-X is solo creeping with his Death Knight. He's trying to get those tomes of experience, but he only got a tome of something else. And surprisingly enough, I've never seen anybody really way back then actually going Crypt Fiends. It seems like everybody all the way up until like 0.05 or 1.06 only went ghouls, because it seemed like the best strategy. People said Fiends sucked, I guess. I think they actually nerfed Fiend's damage at some point. They do 2732 in this replay. I gotta keep remembering that just in case for the two people that are actually watching this actual replay file and not just watching it on YouTube, to tell you what I'm looking at. He's solo creeping. The Undead guy's solo creeping his little wussy gnolls there, and he's getting his hitter really low. If you look over at his base, YuLisk is doing the ever popular tower rushing strategy, like right outside the guy's base on Lost Temple. I think they might have changed the trees or something in one of their patches to try to fix this to make it harder to do, but I'm not positive. Except HIV positive. That I definitely am. So now Audi-X is going to finish off those bottom right corner of the Lost Temple area creeps. That's by the most long, unwieldy name I could have used for that area, but whatever. Audi-X is just continuing to creep. He's going to get level 2 here in a second, I think, off this creep. And he does! Exciting stuff. Let's look over at YuLisk's base. He is teching to tier 2. And that's all he's got is his towers. He's building a barracks right outside Undead guy's base so he can build catapults, of course. And I'm scratching my ear because it itches. That's the kind of stuff that you need to know. Full disclosure. Alright, almost tier 2 for Audi-X, and you might, I don't know if you remember, but I used to have some of the guy's audios. I don't know if you want to hear them or not, but the guy's name was Apex-X, and he did audios on Warcraft strategy. What the fuck? Audi-X just lost a Crypt Fiend to creeps. That's pretty ghosty shit right there, but he did get the Cloak of Good Game, so it's all good. But anyway, whoa, instant teleport back. Farseers harassing, killing acolytes there, it looks like. Good little instant teleport with no animations or anything. And, hey, Audi-X realizes, shit, I'm being tower rushed. We're being fucked! Yep. Death Coil goes off on the Farseer. The Farseer's gonna die. Oh no! Oh, 5 health, he lives. That was close. Anyway, I'll try and actually get this out this time. Apex-X did audios on Warcraft strategy, so if you want to see some of those, let me know, because I have a whole bunch of old audios, but I don't know which ones are worth putting up on YouTube and which ones aren't. I'm sure some of them will always be more popular than others. I just put up a Vaulander one where he calls himself Evil V, and he says a bunch of the shit that I remembered him saying. I guess Evil V was what I was looking for, because regular V was not quite as entertaining. But Evil V starts off by saying, "Get ready to bite the pillow, you little bitches," which is extremely creepy and probably the last thing that several runaway children heard before they were raped and murdered. I'm just kidding. Vaulander only rapes them. He doesn't murder them. So, continuing to creep for Audi-X. I think I named that video Evil Vaulander Wants Blood or Craves Blood or something stupid like that. Anyway, you can check that out if you want. Just more tower rush shit going on here. Audi-X, I guess is doing. If you look at these center creeps there where he's creeping, all those creeps are level 3 and pretty easy to kill, whereas nowadays they got the level 5 ones. They even added in like a little level 1 camp of gnolls. Let's see if Audi-X can keep all his Crypt Fiends alive this time. It's a mental intelligence from the creeps. His base is still getting raped. I guess he's creeping because there's not much else he can do. Of course, this is Reign of Chaos. There's no statues, so his Death Knight is going to be low health for a long time. Well, not really, I guess. Now he's got a level 2 aura. And he's by the fountain, so I guess he'll have full health here pretty quick.